There we go. Let's see how they do this against it. There we go. Let's see how this goes down. 2 of the doggies versus that. And, ooh, 1 goes down. First, today, we're going to be building ourselves an army. Yes, quite literally an army of doggos. So, you might be asking yourself, well, why would you build an army of dogs? Because they could easily get infected and turned into parasites. Well, yeah, you're true. You're completely right. But there is one little thing that we have around that. I didn't need that many bones. So, if we go ahead and look up wolf armor or just wolf, we can see that we've added ourselves a mod that gives us diamond, silver, gold, iron, blah 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 wolf armor, which is actually really good. It can get enchanted with protection 4, plus it already comes with plus 20 armor and 2 armor toughness. Only needs 2 diamond boots, a diamond helmet, and 2 pieces of diamond to be crafted, which is only 122,000 EMC. With 4.5 million EMC, we're doing pretty well. Plus we can always just go grab a couple 100,000 from the mines really easily now. So if we could breed ourselves wolves, we need to find ourselves uninfected wolves. And so once we tame them, though, it's not gonna be a big deal because they will just teleport with us wherever we go. So if we can just get 2, and then we can breed them at home. So if with that possibility, all we need to do is find a couple of them. I'm trying to think what the best biome is, because wolves definitely spawn in certain biomes a lot more frequent than they spawn in here. So maybe it's the taiga, which isn't far off from us. But yeah, with the diamond wolf armor, it's actually make it very plausible for the wolves to actually do some damage. And worst comes to worst, they're gonna be like a Pokemon in Nuzlocke. It's gonna be a death fodder. As sad as that sounds, we're also the best chance these wolves would have to live, so that's probably best if they stick with us. There we go, a whole pack of the bad boys. So let's go ahead and get these bones out. Okay, so there we go. Let's get these bad boys. Oh, there's 4 of them, right? So this should give us a good set of breeding. Perfect. And they should just teleport with us. So if I do this properly and I just go home, they should teleport with me, right? All right, doggies, I need you all to sit still. Sit. Okay, you guys all be calm. So there's 2 things I need to do. First of all, I need to build them a home. Now, why would I be building the dogs a home? Well, these 4 dogs are going to be our breeders specifically. So these are the ones that are going to continue to grow our army. So we want them to be safe. So I'm going to go mine a bunch of bedrock up, and this corner is going to be a bedrock dog house. That should be a pinnacle for them. So now we just have to get a good amount of bedrock, which we're going to have to get used to doing this anyways, because eventually we want to convert the main base to bedrock, but that's just going to be so much work. All right, so 49 pieces of bedrock I think should be enough. We don't need a whole lot of space for them. This is our new way into it. So I kind of moved our bed into here as well. So the only way to open these doors are with keypad or face lock integers. So my face can open these doors. So boom, boom, boom. And this is how we get through. And it's our increased just reinforced tunnel. And it leads us all the way into here. And we can just walk right out as well. See, with all of this, I'm just most curious about how the block destroying parasites will interact with reinforced blocks and directly reenact with actual bedrock itself. Because both are technically unbreakable blocks. One's base Minecraft and one is not. It's been an extremely long time since we hit phase 3. So phase 4 is coming up on us. All right, maybe 49 blocks was not nearly enough that I was going to, but at least it's a beginning start, right? But I'm definitely gonna have to get more bedrock. All right, let's make sure we get a few sentry for my puppy dogs to keep them extra safe. Plus, you can never have too many more sentries to add to your base, right? Now, we will close this up once we get the dogs inside, but for now, I want to leave them outside. All right, let's go ahead and put these up here, and these are the most annoying things. Okay, so next up, before we get breeding, I want to be able to get the dog armor up and going. So we needed, what, 2 sets of diamond boots and a diamond helmet, and I think on top of that, we also just need straight up 2 diamonds. All right, so if let's go ahead and boom, we got, yep, that's exactly what we need. So let's put these together and boom, a wolf armor at 122,000 EMC. And yay, we can pull out a few of those. Now, I think I have a couple enchant books already stored up back here in home. I have 1 unbreaking 3 and 2 protection 4 books. That is useful, but still not quite everything we want, because we can put thorns, unbreaking, protection, feather falling on these things as well. So we want as much as possible to protect our doggos. So I'm gonna get a bunch of books, try to do a bunch of enchanting. Let's see what we can turn up with. All right, unbreaking 2 can work. We got that, so at least we can combine that. I mean, we do have 70 levels, so we do have a little bit of a working with we can do. Yes, falling feather 3. Ooh, feather falling 3 or unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 3 is a lot easier to get. All right, we have a couple books now. Let's go ahead. We can get feather falling 4 super easily. There we go. The worst part is we can only do this for 1 book for 1 dog at a time, because you can save enchanted books, books, but they save as enchanted book, not as the protection or enchant that they actually saved as. Okay, note to self, creating a dog army with enchanted diamond armor is cheap on EMC most likely, but not enchantments. So we were able to get a perfect 4 armors for protection 4, unbreaking 3, feather falling 4, and thorns 3. Quite literally cost 70 of our 72 levels. 4 main dogs with enchanted armor, and everything else will just have regular diamond armor, and I'll have to continue that at another time. Not a big deal as long as we know the concept works and that we can actually apply it, so that's what matters. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is, I guess we want to bring these guys inside after we get the first breeding session going. So let's go ahead and let's get these guys all up and going. There we go. And create some puppet dogs. There we go. How many? We get 2 puppy dogs, right? There you go. We have 2 puppy dogs. Please do not run into the lava. I feel like I need to create safety nets all of a sudden. Can we force grow them up by feeding them steak? Does that work? Alright, so force feeding them steak to make them grow up does not work. So that just means I have an awful lot of waiting to do, which is not a big deal. And until then, I'm going to work on getting EXP levels and creating more sets of doggy armor. Yeah, because there's going to be 5 minutes in between each of one of these breeding sessions, so it's going to be a little difficult to get a bit grown of a dog army, especially since it took a little bit to find these guys in the wild, so it's definitely not worth going back out there. Look at, no, baby, sit down, you are not allowed to go running around. Look at the army of doggos. This is awesome. Okay, so this is our doggo army chest. I was only able to get 2 more enchanted full sets, but I did get the rest of the armor that we could. This cost about 2.4-ish million EMC, all of this diamond armor. So I doubt we're able to completely equip our full army, but it will work over time. Now we can also equip chests to these guys if we really want to. Oh, look at it. Right click, and look at them. They look so good. So there we go. Perfect. Let's get a few of these diamond guys out, because I'm not going to take all the enchanted armor out. I'm going to leave 1 enchanted armor in here, 1 regular armor in here, and 1 non-armored in here. So I kind of have 1 of each of the doggos for representation. We actually might have we have enough armor outside of the babies. Technically, we have 1 extra set if we don't count the babies. Actually, I'm going to have to do this slowly but surely, because I do not want all of them just go teleporting about. So let's go ahead and bring a bunch out here and then set them down so I can go ahead and do this 1 wave at a time. Otherwise, this is going to be way too difficult to try to make sure I get the right dogs in and out. Actually, you know what? I do want to put chests on them because I think they can auto eat if they have food on them. So I want to put chest and steak on them so they can auto eat and auto heal. All right, so I can literally just right click them and it gives them the chest. Perfect. Let's go ahead and we're going to give this to all of our doggies. So now they have little chests on them. That's so cool. There we go. Perfect. And there we go. I'm actually going to go ahead and make sure these guys have it as well. Then we shift right click and we can just put steak in there. Yes. And this, I do believe, allows them to auto eat, making them just a lot stronger overall. So we need a lot of steak, apparently. All right, Rockstars, to end off today's episode, I'm going to take 3 non-enchanted dogs and test them out against some regular parasites. I really hope that they don't have problems teleporting while I fly away. They didn't last time. Okay, as long as I'm close enough to the ground, they seem to teleport. So that is the rule. So let's see if we can find some parasites. Okay, so we got a parasite pig over here. Let's see. Attack it. Oh, wow. I one-shot it. I was not ready to do that. Okay, we got an infected guy. I'm going to let him hit me because I want the dogs to attack him. So boom, let him hit me. Doggies, get him. There we go. Let's see how they do this against there. 3 dogs, non-enchanted armor. Wow, that was pretty quickly they killed him. All right, 1 final test. We've got 2 more parasite guys right next to us over here. I'm going to see how they do against 2 of them. There we go. Let's see how this goes down. 2 of the doggies versus that. And, ooh, 1 goes down. And the dogs are just not attacking the other guy, but he probably not have hit me. That's why. So there we go. And he's attacking them. They're getting lots of hitting. Only 1 of the dogs got hit there. So for at least the basic parasites, they're pretty effective. I am worried about the advanced ones, but hey, a bonus defense is a bonus defense. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below if you guys did enjoy it. And I'll see you all next time, Rockstars. Peace, peace.